What is good, my friends? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. So in this particular video, I'll be analyzing EURUSD, GBPUSD, GBPJPY, and AUDUSD. So I'll start with EURUSD since it's the first on the watch list. So on this particular instrument, this is EURUSD, and I'm currently bullish. And the reason is the market was trading in this bearish channel. However, at the moment, as you can see, the market broke out of the bearish channel. So what this means is the market potentially or probably is looking for a support before it can start to give us those bullish run, right? The second reason why I'm looking for buys on this market is because you can clearly see that there is a strong level of sensitivity around here. This is a very strong support the market created. First touch over here, second touch, third touch, fourth touch, fifth, and a sixth touch. And again, the market is trading above that structure. So for me, I feel like for as long as the market is above that support, then I shouldn't be looking for sells. I should be looking for buys. However, if you move to a smaller time frame, you can clearly see that there is another counter trend. Though we are looking for buys, the market has created and reacted again from this resistance over here. So you can clearly see that you can track this resistance from this high over here, first touch, second touch, a third touch, fourth touch, and this reaction over here that we are getting is from a fifth touch. So I had these two areas as my areas of interest. I was looking at this high over here and this support over here as my two areas of interest, which I was either gonna buy or sell from. Now, as you can see, the market last week, what it did is it broke below this area over here. So doing that, it means that the market is bearish. So what we should do is we should continue selling the market, hopefully back to this support. And when we reach this support, I want us guys not to buy the market. Instead, we want to wait. We want to wait to see what the market is going to do. And if the market ends up breaking below, then it means the market is bearish. We're going to just continue selling it. That would mean maybe we are looking at this low, or maybe we are going to target this low over here. And if the market, when it reaches this low, it doesn't show any signs of bearishness, instead the market just keeps on creating higher highs and higher lows, then it means the market is bullish. We start to look for buys, because then it would mean the market has respected the support which we have on the higher time frame. And yeah, man, pretty much that's all I'm looking for. There's really not much into it. I feel like at the moment the market is untradeable for me based on how it moves. However, yeah, man, you can also use your own discretion. Trust your own analysis, by the way. For me, I'm just sharing my perspective and my bias, but it doesn't mean I'm correct. It just means this is what I see in the market. And if you see something different, you're also right. Moving on to GBPUSD. Let's go to the higher time frame. I'm also bullish on the higher time frame on this particular instrument. So as you can see, the market is currently trending above this bearish trend that it created over here, which means the market is no longer inside that bearish trend. Instead, it has broken out. Now, the second reason why I'm bullish is because, as you can see, similar to EURUSD, we have a strong area of support over here, which the market had created. First touch over here, second touch, a third touch, a break below, but the market could not sustain itself below the trend or that structure over there. Instead, it ended up coming back above that structure, and at the moment the market is again trading above that structure. However, though I'm looking for buys on a smaller time frame, it's very the market on a smaller time frame, rather, it is ranging, right? And I will show you that. So as you can see, this is the range that I'm talking about, this box over here. So as you can see, the market created this resistance from there, a rejection again, and there was many rejections around that structure, right? And there was a support over here and a support again over here. So now for me, I feel like since the market is in a range, I need to trade it as such, meaning should the market reach the high, I need to look for sells, and if the market reaches the low, then I look for buys. And until the market can either break above, then if it breaks above, it means the market is going to continue going higher. And if the market breaks below, then it means probably the market is coming back down, maybe probably to those lows over there, right? So now, if you go to a smaller time frame, as much as I am bullish on the higher time frame, I have identified two areas of interest, this high over here and this low over here. You can see the reason why I'm looking for sells is because there was a trend that had formed over here, which was a bullish trend. So the market is now broken below that trend. Not only that, the market has respected this resistance over here. As you can see, there was a lot of resistance around the structure over here, and the market respected it yet again, breaking even this support over here. So for me, I feel like if the market was supposed to continue going up, it should not have broken below this support over here. So now that it did that, it means the market for me is bearish. So what I'm looking for the week that is coming is, I'm looking for the market to give me a pushback back to this resistance over here, and this is where I'm going to start to look for sells. And should the market push through below this support again over here, then a retest before I can start to anticipate further sells to the downside. So we're going to sell here, and if the market ends up breaking below this trend, this support, then it's a continuation to the downside. Moving on to GBPJPY, let's move to the higher time frame. GBPJPY, we finally had broken above a resistance, so now it means the market is bullish, right? So as you can see, the market was ranging, right? The market was in a range. This was the high of the range and this was the low of the range. However, as you can see, the market at the moment has broken above this high over here, meaning now the high is no longer the high, instead it has become a low. So it makes sense for us to look for buys, further buys to the upside. So if you move to the smaller time frame, let's move to the daily time frame, you will clearly see that there was a range that had formed over here. So the market had created a range around the structure over here. This was the high and this was the low, and the market reacted from that range. However, at the moment it has in fact broken above that resistance. So what I'm looking for the week that is coming is for the market to give a pushback to this, to come and test this resistance as a newly formed support, and then from there, this is where we start to look for buys further to the upside. Really, there's nothing much into it. I feel like I've explained a lot of things about this market in the past video. So if you want to understand why we got to where we are, I can encourage you guys to watch the other videos that I made the past 2 weeks. Moving on to AUDUSD, and I'm closing with this one. Let's move to the higher time frame. So I am bullish on the higher time frame. So the reason why I'm bullish is because, as you can see, the market, there was a bearish trend that had formed over here. First touch over here, second touch, a third touch. The market broke out, came back for a retest, and the market respected that structure over there and is currently trading above that structure. Another reason why I'm looking for buys is because, as you can see, the market is currently trading above a very strong support. First touch over here, a second reaction, third reaction, fourth reaction. At the moment, the market is currently above that structure too. So for as long as the market is above this support, I'm gonna look for buys, and yeah, man, that's just about that. So now, if you move on to a smaller time frame, let's start to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, you can also see there was a counter trend with them, which the market again has broken above, confirming that this market is bullish. So this was the trend over here: first touch, second touch, a third touch, fourth touch, a reaction, and a fifth touch. So now the market ended up breaking above that structure. However, I was expecting that if the market breaks out, it's just gonna give us a very strong move to the upside. However, if you go to a smaller time frame, you will clearly see that the market at the moment it is caught up in a range. So as much as this market is ranging, I will need you guys to keep at the back of your head that on the higher time frame, this market is bullish, right? So this is the range, this is the high over here, the resistance, and this is the support. And I did say to you guys, if the market is ranging, we just need to trade it as such. We buy it support, we sell it resistance, and that's what I've been doing pretty much on this instrument. I've been trading it for the past, I could say, the past 2 weeks, and I've been having fun with it. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, so for the week that is coming, I feel like the market is gonna come back to this support over here. I'm looking at this support now. The reason why I feel like that is because if you draw this over here, you can clearly see that there is another resistance which had formed somewhere around the structure over here, and this is where the market had sold from previously. As you can see, I think that was because of NFP. The market sold from that resistance, and so this week the market came to that resistance, and there was a lot of indecision happening around that structure. And as you can see, the market then ended up reacting around that structure. So I feel like for the week that is coming, you should look for sales back to this support, and when you reach this support, then you start to anticipate buys. And if the market then eventually gives you those buys again on this resistance, you anticipate sales, and whichever direction the market breaks, if it breaks above, a retest would be nice, and then we will look for further buys to the upside. It would confirm that the market is indeed bullish. And if it happens that it breaks below this support, then we trade it as such, a retest, and then we sell the market probably back to this support over here. That's all I'm looking for in this particular instrument. Thank you for watching up to this far, guys. If you are, it means you find this video valuable. It means you like this content, so please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comment if you want to, if you have any questions. And yeah, man, I love you guys. Thank you for watching up to this far. See you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.